Welcome into the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you very much for all your questions. Let's get straight to it. I don't have the questions. I can read them off the screen.
Did anybody see Eric... I'm swinging away here.
OK, you are swinging away.
Go on. Did anybody see Eric Ten Hag at the Northern Football Writers?
No, how do we get on to Manchester United? You and your agenda. Right, tell everyone what's happening.
No, I got it.
We'll both go out. That's a great story.
Don't leave me here with him.
Did you see Eric Ten Hag?
No,
at the Northern Football Writers?
No, I didn't know his hand.
Actually, I feel that I can't tell this story. How many Dutch comedians do you know? How many Dutch comedians? Anybody? Dutch comedians? Anybody ever seen any?
No.
I'm just trying to be funny.
OK. And how'd that work out?
Depends what your humour is. He's making a joke about a journalist doing his job.
Some of his results have been quite laughable.
Right then, here we go. Yeah, boy.
As he was making the joke, Nottingham Forest were going above them.
Oh, OK.
And he was basically sarcastically telling journalists, I think it was one in particular from The Sun, about switching roles for a week or two. It was hilarious. I chuckled all night at it.
Is it on YouTube?
Dutch humour.
Thank you so much for retelling it.
Have we get any bosses that are from Holland?
Well, we did at one point.
Just in case I'm upsetting anybody today, I'm
We went to that awful chicken wing place.
Yes.
that was the Australian boss. Old cheapo himself. Send him this clip.
Will Barcelona play the better football while Real Madrid get the 3 points in El Clasico, Robbo?
I think Barcelona have a lot of possession, but I think Real Madrid will be more direct in the game because of the space in behind Barcelona. They've got more pace to run in behind. So, yeah, I think Barcelona will play a lot of good football. But in the end, I think Real Madrid, if they play as they did in the second half with that passion and that tempo and Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe making runs in behind, they should, in my view, win the game.
Hold on, is that a cardigan he's got on?
Yeah, what are you wearing, Robbo?
Oh, OK.
Yeah, a cardigan. Yeah, I'm an old
sorry,
chap.
Rob.
I wear a cardigan.
I was going to say I'm not at that stage yet. I'll let you know when I get to... I was going to say when, if I get to the cardigan stage.
That's a big if, we're all considering.
It's a long way away.
Oh, boy.
Hey. Hey.
What's that? It's still there.
Wake up in the morning.
Yes.
Well, you can't do that if you don't wake up.
No, I suppose. Craig, Stevie made a passionate case yesterday. Despite Liverpool being at the top of the table, he expects more style. What is actually more important, the end result of the win or the method?
Have you seen him dress? And he wants more style.
It's starting very different.
Well, I have to say I wasn't super impressed with Liverpool at the weekend.
Neither
I think Chelsea outplayed them, but were a little lacklustre in the final third. And of course, we talked about one of Chelsea's problems is defensively they've made mistakes this season. They've played some really good stuff and they've got forward quicker and they did look good at times, particularly in the first half. Liverpool couldn't get a kick. But defensively they were let down with the 2 goals, rash kick out and then nobody picking up Curtis Jones. But, I think Arne Slot might say, well, this was, people are trying to sell it as this is the new Liverpool. They're sitting in and being a bit deeper, which I can buy that. But they were outplayed for long periods.
Right.
I mean, I think it was a little bit more than just sitting in. I think Liverpool were frustrated for periods in the game. And to be honest with you, I think when it all shakes out at the end of the year or in May, I don't think they'll be anywhere near winning this title. I think if City go on to win it again, the team that's going to push them, even though they've had their own problems, is probably going to be Arsenal. I just don't see Liverpool going the whole 38.
Shaka, if Arne Slot ends up winning the league, contrary to what Craig says, how long should Arsenal wait on Arteta to win trophies, considering he's only won 1 title in 5 years?
I just see, even if Liverpool go on and win the title, I don't make that a reason to part ways with Arteta. I think he's doing a good job. Arsenal are progressing. Okay, they found City in their way more times than not. Somebody else coming in and winning a title is not reason for you to sack your coach.
That's a very supporters' reasoning for getting rid of a manager. It's like, let's throw out all our good work because somebody else has done something good.
Yes, it's very punterish.
It is very punterish.
There we go. For Ali, does this win give Real Madrid momentum before the Clasico?
Yes, it does. Obviously it does. And I think the one thing that you could take from this game that maybe is a negative is the fact that Rodrigo came off injured, and then you have decisions if you're Carlo Ancelotti. But if you can just package that second half from Real Madrid, and in particular the individual performance of Vini Jr., and put that in full display on the weekend, it's hard to pick against Real Madrid. This was going to be a critical week for both Barcelona and Real Madrid. Much has been made of the first 100 days of Hansi Flick being the manager for Barcelona. It started with Sevilla, they did well. Now they play against Bayern Munich. How do they carry their momentum into the weekend? Real Madrid have done their part, and it certainly could have been a far different narrative had they not come back in this game in the manner in which they did.
Jules Koundé better bring some chocolates in this week for his teammates.
Oh.
Well, somebody's going to have to give him a hand at the weekend. If Lamine Yamal does... What are you laughing at? I'm trying to be serious here. If Lamine Yamal... Well, my point is, Jules Koundé's had a good start to the season.
Yes.
But this guy, Vinicius Jr, on that form will rip any fullback apart.
Maybe they could sign Emre Can in
If they do, well, it's a good video of how not to do it. But, you know, so that's a good thing.
And also remember... Sorry,
go on,
Craig. Also
Robert.
remember, in previous games under Xavi, they put Araujo on Vini Jr because they didn't fancy Koundé against him.
Yeah.
Put Koundé at centre half. So maybe Koundé's really going to be worried at the weekend.
Robbo, Diego Forlan will make his professional tennis debut in Uruguay coming up next month at the age of 45. Is there a sport you could have transitioned to professionally after your footballing days were over?
Absolutely not. When I was very young, before I started playing football, I was good at cricket, and people said that I could have played county cricket. But I chose football at the age of 13, 14. But after that, I had so many injuries. I don't think I could win a walking marathon, let alone anything else. That's about
The way
it.
your career and your life played out, do you regret the decision to go with football, Robbo?
No, not at all. No, I had a very good sort of 10 years or 8 years, and had lots of injuries, and that's, you can't help that. And it was, you know, some bad treatment and some other things that went on. But no, I never regret the years.
And
I
you would
played
never
football.
be with us. We would never have met.
Of
Robbo.
course not. No. I'd be on what's it, ESPN Cricket Info or whatever it's called.
There you go.
And by the way, who are these people that told Robo that he should play cricket? Who are these? We're saying people we're talking about. Who are these people that are talking about?
Trevor Bailey, who played for, he was the Essex captain, and he was also one of the players that played most for England. And he wrote a book, and I was the main contributor to the book about cricketers in the making, it was called.
See? See?
I know, just happen to have a copy here.
I've got a copy behind me, yes. I've got a copy
worse than my
behind me,
Dutch
don't worry
story.
about that.
Hey,
No.
That's no.
It wasn't.
what?
It wasn't worth it.
Well, how come you never got up? You can't play professional tennis at 45.
Well, obviously, Diego Forlan can.
Everybody else must be
we go.
55.
What sport were you, if it wasn't soccer, was there another sport that you could have done? Obviously not sprinting.
That was deceptively quick. Deceptive speed. Baseball.
Yeah?
Yeah. No,
But this,
say that-
this was after you.
Yeah, we're going before. I'm taking it before because none of you... What are you pulling a face for? Where are you off to?
Because you're just ignoring the question.
Yes, but the question isn't something we can answer because everyone was
In
dead.
your mind. This warped head of yours.
All right.
okay. Baseball. And but the limitations that I had in baseball is that I'm left-handed, and you usually, as a left-handed player, you either play first base or you play it in the outfield. Or you're a pitcher. I didn't have an arm to be a pitcher, and usually if you're a first baseman, you're expected to hit with power. I was more of a gap hitter. You know what a gap hitter is?
Yes, I do,
Okay.
yes.
So,
What's a gap? Just hits it in the gap.
Yeah, exactly. So like a base hitter.
well, no, doubles.
Doubles.
Yes.
Base hitter. And have you got a horse in the race, the Dodgers or the Yankees?
No, but I like watching it. I do enjoy it. I know a lot of people don't enjoy watching
The
baseball,
World Series.
but I do enjoy it.
There we go.
The people get upset when it's...
Yep. What about you?
What?
Well, basketball. You played basketball for Scotland, didn't you?
Carry on, no. I've not even said anything.
No, I was just saying, like, we're taking it back. Baseball, cricket.
Well,
You could have played basketball.
I played under 15.
How did that happen, even?
I used to play it at school.
Right.
Yeah, we used to play a lot at school. I loved it.
A lot of basketball, yeah?
Yeah, but that wasn't my main sport.
What was your main sport?
Curling.
Yes, curling. Mr. Hislop?
Cricket.
Right.
Oh, I was a fast bowler coming down the track.
Were you
There's nothing fast
Yeah.
about you.
Oh, you have no idea, Craig.
Zero. Nothing fast about you. Nothing
on
you
the
do
track.
could ever be described as fast.
Telling you, I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
And so did you have to make a choice? Like, has anyone written a book about you? Like,
I'm not in anybody's book.
You're not the key
No, no.
contributor.
you're nowhere near
No,
Robert
I'm in
Standard.
nobody's book.
No. Okay. Well, oh no,
That
we're,
was-
we're still going.
Did anybody see the Northern Football Writers?
Right.
Ten Hag.
Robbo, does Vinicius Jr. deserve the Ballon d'Or?
I said Rodri originally, but the way obviously Rodri's got injured and Vinicius Jr. is playing superbly at the moment. He can turn any game. He's the probably most dangerous front player in world football at the moment. So yeah, probably. Why not?
When's the cut-off?
For Shaka, is Courtois back to being the top goalkeeper in the world?
Yes.
Final question. What's more likely, Arsenal winning the Champions League or Manchester United winning the Europa League?
Arsenal winning. No. Neither is the answer.
You've got to answer.
What's more likely?
Manchester Drake wants an answer.
Manchester United winning Europa League. Manchester United winning anything is not very likely.
Well, they won the FA Cup. I'll have look, Ten Hag mentioned it in his,
In his northern whatever. Currently, yeah. I'm gonna say I guess Arsenal winning Champions League.
Yeah.
It's more likely that.
Which one's more likely, Robbo?
I'm going to Manchester United because there's weaker teams in the Europa League than there is in the Champions League.
Okay. Burley,
What?
which one?
Jack?
I'm going Manchester United to win Europa League.
Well, actually, Eric Ten Hag was talking.
That is it. ESPN FC will be back tomorrow. Be sure to join us. Bayern Munich
God.
against. Are you with us tomorrow, Robbo? What are you going to do tomorrow? Anything
No, I'm
exciting?
commentating on the game for the world feed tomorrow.
Oh, we'll listen to you. We'll have a listen.
Yeah, you can give me stick as always.
No, we wouldn't do that. We
I'm
will.
going to steal and watch the watch party.
That's on Saturday.
Oh, that's it.
a watch party for Bayern.
Sorry, I got.
And it's not a watch
I'm a little too
party.
excited. I'm a little too excited.
It's not a watch party, by the way.
What is it?
Show some respect. It's the alternative cast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a watch party.
It's not a party.
Well, it will be.
It is a party. ESPN FC returns tomorrow. Shaka's already thinking about Saturday.